Okay, Christine Christian. So it's like this. I feel like you gotta do like the inverse. Like, listen to me closely here. Inverse Got7 now on your parents, because it's like this is the point of the mahjong scene. It's like how do I make my parents like convince my parents that I'm not trying to make some like business power play. I'm simply trying to let them enjoy life more. It's just like, because like when people are on this shit USD too long, like dollars and stuff, it's just like that's all their life becomes, and it's just like it's hard for them to like make original art, as in like a story they themselves find valuable. So it's like this story, right? Like the devil from heaven is just like, I wrote that myself, and it's just like it doesn't have that many views, but it's like, yeah, I enjoyed it. It's just like how do I like it's just like true retirement and freedom, right? It should be like true retirement and freedom, right? I feel like it should be like when your mind just like feels like it has enough money that like it doesn't seek money, and it seeks instead like forces outside of money. At least like that's how I see it, like forces like art or like other things, you know, just like other purposes in life. And it's just like I'm trying, but it's like we now have to manage the finances and stuff, right? Because it's like now it's our job to do the actual work of like running everything for like the next generation too. I'm not, you know what, I'm just gonna say like for a kid, it's just like, yeah, it's just like you gotta first combine the finances. I feel I don't know, Christine. It's just like I'm still the same dude from before, but that's not the point. The point is like to inverse Got7 our parents, right? It's like this. It's like, okay, so like my mother's story, Christine, went like this. So my grandfather was from this place, Nanchang, right? And like my grandmother was also from that place, and like that's where like my mother was from. She was from Nanchang. And it's just like, yeah, and that's an important part of like her character. So like when you meet her, you already met her once. That's the thing. That's why it's like, it's not like, it's just like, why is everyone being so dramatic? It's like, okay, we all know each other. It's like I was in business with you and like your parents before. It's just like we ship stuff to your house, but like that's not the point. The point is like what we do in like the next part of the process, right? And just like, yeah, you just gotta somehow like Got7 your parents to let them like tell more of their own story and have them be okay telling them like without them thinking it's some sort of like power play. It's just like it's not. It's like, yeah, I mean it's just like, okay, it's like if they don't want to, like I like you can also just come here, but it's just like that's just like it'd be easier long term, right? If just like to pay back our parents, which is like to make it easier for them to retire. It's like these are the steps we have to take. But yeah, no, definitely you gotta inverse Got7. Like my father, he's from like Shandong. He's like 60. I think he's like 63 now, and it's just like he's from Shandong. He has like 5 brothers. My mother has like 1 brother. It's just like, yeah, now you gotta like tell their story, right? Because like when they retire, it's like technically it's supposed to be their time to tell their story. Like it's just like, no, I make art for the girls, obviously, Christine. It's just like, but like the parents is just like their life is like, it's like longer, so they have a longer story and like more wisdom to put down into like words, right? In terms of like what I'm trying is like saying is like how do they write down like naturally the authentic journey of the story without thinking about writing down those words, right, for money purposes? Is like that is like what like the essence of what making art is. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's just like. Yeah, it's just okay. Chinese Got7. What do you want from me? All right. Anyways, yeah, let's hope tomorrow goes well, Christine Christian. Even though we will still be trapped no matter what happens.